When a sigma male reaches his breaking point, the results can be both intense and unpredictable. For those unfamiliar with the term, the sigma male is often described as a lone wolf, someone who operates outside of traditional social hierarchies. He tends to be self-reliant, introspective, and values his independence above all else. Unlike alpha males, who typically thrive in leadership roles, or beta males, who are more passive in their social interactions, sigma males do things on their terms. However, even the most independent and self-sufficient individual can only take so much before reaching a point of no return. The first terrifying thing that happens when a sigma male reaches his breaking point is the complete loss of control over his emotions. Sigma males are often seen as stoic, calm, and composed, rarely allowing emotions to affect their decisions. They pride themselves on their ability to think logically and rationally, even in the face of adversity. But when pushed too far, that self-control can crack. Once the dam of emotion breaks, the sigma male can become an unstoppable force, fueled by anger, frustration, or deep resentment. This emotional outburst can be violent or destructive, both to those around him and to himself. The quiet, reserved individual you once knew can transform into someone unrecognizable, acting out in ways that seem completely out of character. This sudden shift in demeanor can shock everyone who knows him and leave them questioning everything they thought they knew about his calm exterior. The second terrifying aspect of a sigma male reaching his breaking point is the complete withdrawal from society. Sigma males are already inclined to keep to themselves, but when they've been pushed too far, they can go into full isolation mode. They may cut off friends, family, and even colleagues, retreating into their own world and shutting everyone out. This withdrawal is not just a simple retreat, it is a deliberate severing of ties with everyone who might have once been a part of his life. The sigma male may become a ghost, fading into the background and disappearing from the lives of those who once mattered. He is no longer interested in maintaining any social connections or fulfilling any societal expectations. This can be terrifying for those who once depended on him, as they suddenly find themselves unable to reach him or make any meaningful connection. The sense of abandonment can be overwhelming, leaving those left behind questioning what went wrong and wondering if they will ever hear from him again. Another frightening result of a sigma male's breaking point is the intense, almost obsessive focus on self-improvement. When a sigma male has been pushed to his limit, he may decide to undergo a transformation that is both mentally and physically grueling. His need for independence and self-reliance may drive him to seek out new levels of excellence in every aspect of his life. This could involve extreme measures, such as pushing his body to its physical limits through rigorous training, or immersing himself in mental challenges that test his intellect and willpower. He becomes single-minded in his pursuit of perfection, often at the expense of everything else. This obsessive need for self-improvement can be terrifying because it means that the sigma male no longer cares about the opinions or needs of others. He becomes so absorbed in his personal growth that he becomes a completely different person, one who is perhaps more dangerous, more powerful, and more ruthless in his pursuit of his own goals. The fourth terrifying thing that happens when a sigma male reaches his breaking point is the loss of his sense of empathy. Sigma males are often seen as emotionally detached, but that detachment is usually a form of self-preservation. They don't want to get too close to others because they fear being vulnerable or manipulated. However, when they reach their breaking point, their ability to empathize with others can disappear entirely. They may become cold, indifferent, and even cruel in their interactions with others. The sigma male no longer sees people as individuals with their own struggles, hopes, and dreams. Instead, he may view them as obstacles or inconveniences that stand in the way of his own goals. This lack of empathy can make him appear heartless, and he may start to act in ways that harm others without a second thought. Friends, family, and even romantic partners may find themselves on the receiving end of his indifference or, worse, his anger. The Sigma male is no longer interested in maintaining any kind of emotional connection with anyone, and the result can be devastating for those who were once close to him. Lastly, the most terrifying thing that happens when a Sigma male reaches his breaking point is the overwhelming sense of purpose that can take over. Sigma males are already driven by a desire for personal freedom and self-reliance, but when they are pushed too far, they can develop an almost singular focus on achieving a goal. This goal may not be something obvious or easily understood by others. It may be a deep personal ambition or a mission that seems almost impossible to achieve. However, once the Sigma male locks onto this purpose, nothing will stand in his way. He becomes completely consumed by it, willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve his end goal. This unrelenting focus can make him a force to be reckoned with, as he no longer concerns himself with the consequences of his actions. His sense of purpose can drive him to extreme lengths, and in the process, he may become a person who is feared and respected by those who cross his path. The once self-contained and reserved Sigma male can evolve into someone who is willing to destroy anything that gets in the way of his mission. When a Sigma male reaches his breaking point, the results can be terrifying not just for him, but for everyone around him. The emotional explosion, the withdrawal from society, the obsessive focus on self-improvement, the loss of empathy, and the overwhelming sense of purpose all combine to create a persona that is not only hard to understand, but potentially dangerous as well. It's important to remember that while Sigma males value their independence, they are still human, and pushing them too far can have devastating consequences. Understanding the Sigma male's breaking point can help you navigate relationships with them more effectively, but it also highlights the importance of respecting their boundaries and needs. The breaking point is a moment where everything can change, and the consequences of that change can be far-reaching. It is a reminder that even those who seem the most composed and self-assured are capable of losing control, and when they do, the results can be nothing short of terrifying.